everybody, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. Yes, we normally talk about all things vintage, things that are selling on Etsy, and what I have bought. I do have a small shopping haul for you that's coming up in just a few minutes, but I just decided to turn the camera on impromptu because I'm cleaning out my garage. So I may look a mess right now, I apologize, but I found a couple of vintage things and I really wanted to share them because I think they're really cool. Now, these are not for sale. I am keeping these. These were my mom's, but I wanted to share them with you guys because maybe you're familiar with these if you've seen these. Maybe you've seen them for sale in an antique store, a vintage shop. Maybe you even have one or your family had one. This is a ceramic corn and it's a serving dish, and it is made like handmade ceramics. And I believe my mom made this in ceramics class back in the day, but it's in really great condition. It did have like a tiny little nick on the top there, which I think I can touch that up with some green paint. But I found this in a box, and I'll show you the other one I found. And I thought, how cute is this? So I think I am going to get it out. And I remember my mom actually used this. Like she actually put corn in this to serve to us on the table. Really cute to use at like Thanksgiving or something. But I just thought it was so sweet. And I don't know why I'm not using it. So even if I don't use it for cooking right now, just because it's basically just me and my husband at home at this point, I may use it like somewhere in my kitchen because my kitchen is very small, but I thought it would be really cute, like maybe on top of the cabinet. And let me show you this potato. Because y'all, I love some potatoes. So this potato is everything. Look at this potato. And it's even got like a little small potato as the knob. But this also was made, this actually was, I think was made for my mom because they put her name on it in gold, and it says 1278. So 1978, they made this potato, and whoever painted it did a really good job. It's very realistic. I do remember my mom serving potatoes in this, so it must be food safe. If it wasn't, we didn't know any better, but I'm sure if they made it like in a ceramics class, they usually will use like a food grade glaze. But anyway, I am thinking about just decorating with these because I think they're kind of cute. Now this potato's kind of odd looking. I mean, it is kind of weird. Now the potato may be not as cute as the corn, but anyway, I wanted to show you guys that since we have been cleaning out the garage. And now I have a short haul for you that I got at the Southern Kentucky Flea Market over the weekend. So let me show you guys that. So guys, I'm in a little different place. I'm over here in the kitchen window, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. Now I've seen these a couple of times. We went to the Southern Kentucky Flea Market and just to see if they had anything new, but these were in really great condition. And I've seen these for sale quite a bit, but we got these for nearly nothing. And even though I do see them quite often for sale on eBay and Etsy, I don't know how they will do, but they were in such great condition, I thought, and such a great price, I went ahead and got them. So I got those. I'll have to get those listed. And then I got this sweet little tea bag holders. These always sell well for me. This is not one that I've had before. I believe this is that blue onion design, if you are familiar with that. But I love it when it comes with the little caddy. And then there are 4 of these little ceramic holders, which of course you just put your tea bag on when you're serving tea. These always sell well for me. The anthropomorphic ones that have like faces on them, that were like different fruits, I've sold those before, and a couple of different floral patterns. But I think this will do well. We will see, but also got it for a great price. And hard to find those in good condition because they usually will have like a chip or something. I've talked before in one of my other videos that I sell a lot of these bells, like they're Swedish or Alps, or they're Swiss cowbells or from the Alps, but we sell quite a bit of these. Now, usually the ones we sell, I'll pop up a picture if I have it, are smaller than this and have like a little strap on it where you can hang it up. It's just a souvenir. But this one is a large one and it's quite heavy, and it did not have the strap on it. So I don't think that it was supposed to have a strap, because I did look this up and none this size that I saw had a strap. But it's in really great condition. I think it was a couple of dollars, and these always do well. The painting is in really good shape, and it still works. And I saw these sweet little snail salt and pepper shakers. This one still has the sticker on there, but they were in really good condition. They were very cheap, so I went ahead and picked those up. I think that they will sell well. Now, I'm not sure if these are vintage. I've seen these before, but they are in good condition, and so I thought they were just super cute. Sometimes we'll go somewhere and there'll be like a vendor going out of business or something, and they will just like give you something for free. And so they had this sweet little angel, and it's kind of like pewter or brass, I guess. It says brass, but I don't know. They had it on a table for like $1, but then they ended up, when we got up to the register, just giving it to us. She's in really good condition, and she's got felt on the bottom. I wasn't sure. I don't think she's like she might be a ring holder. She could be used for that, I guess. I think she's just like a little trinket thing, figurine, but we did get this for free. So I'll see how that does. I'll look it up. I don't know if that's something that would sell or not. And then Mary Englebright always does really well for me. Now, these aren't terribly, terribly vintage, but they are vintage enough to sell on Etsy. And these are the Mary Englebright design, and this is just like the soup bowl, and I got 4 of these. Very good price. So I do think these will sell. Anytime I've ever had Mary Englebright cups, mugs, plates, or anything, they have sold. I have not had the soup bowls like this, but we will see how these do. Then we ran into another booth that was going out of sale, and in the box I saw this gorgeous plate sticking out, and all of these little plates. So it's like a platter and little cake plates, and they have this bow on there, which doesn't go on there, but they had all of these, and they're in great condition. They had all of these. I think there were supposed to be 8, but there's only 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's only 7. So 7 cake plates. Very pretty. Has this little stamp on the back. Had the platter in great condition. It just has a little bit of dust and dirt. It just needs to be washed, actually. But and most of the paint is still there. It doesn't have very much fading. These are dirty, basically. I think someone just got them out of like an estate. But this entire set, this gorgeous platter and these plates with that marking on the back, which someone must have had it in an antique store because it's got the little sticker on there, but that little marking on the back, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when I Googled lensed this, because I thought it was England, but when I Google lensed it, it actually said Limoges, France. So this may be part of that. I'm not sure. It has like a little marking on it too that looks like somebody marked it, but I don't know what that is. The reason, if I could ever get it out, that I got these is because of the price. These are the things I'm telling you, if you're a reseller, you run into. Even if you think, well, I don't know, like I wouldn't pay a lot for this. Even if you think, oh, maybe it's not a big seller, maybe it won't sell. I did look this up. I could not find the one with the cherries because this is a cherry plate. I just think this is gorgeous. But I've got to share with you how much this was. So right here on this little sticker, it says cherry plate stack and big plate, and it's included set of 8. Oh, I think it meant set of 8, like 7 little ones and the big one. But this was my price that I paid. $2. $2. I paid $2 for this beautiful plate and all of these little plates. And even if this does not sell, this would be gorgeous to use at like a little luncheon or a tea or like a bridal shower or anything. So I thought that was a really good deal. So you gotta be on the lookout for vendors going out of business, or sometimes vendors that don't. The vendor that had this doesn't usually have a lot of antiques. It's more newer crafts. So I knew that they probably either just don't deal in antiques, they were just trying to get rid of it, or maybe they got it for free and they just wanted to pass it on to somebody else. But if you can get your items really cheap like this, then you can still make a profit, but still not overcharge somebody. You can still charge someone a very reasonable price and still make a profit. That way it's working for you and the customer. But I thought this was a really cool deal. That's all that I bought. Now, while cleaning out the garage, as you can see, this is like, I've got stuff laying everywhere. This is an old Connect 4 game that I got out. I'm gonna wash it off and like give it to my daughter for her classroom. And I found the potato and the corn dish. And while I was out there, I found some of my old primitive decor. So a while back, like years ago when I lived in Indiana, I used all primitive decor, and I found a few things that I saved. I found this little hanging wood love sign, but this is what I thought was so cute. I remember buying these. They can go on like a little kitchen tree, but they're little tiny ornaments, but they're supposed to look like little primitive kitchen utensils. But it has like the little strainer and the little spoon and this little masher. Isn't that cute? I think that is so cute. And then the little spatula and the little fork. So all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they came with these little things. I don't remember where I bought these, but I just think they're so cute. They could go on any kind of decor, or I believe I had them hanging. I wish I had a picture of this. I would share it with you. If I find it, I'll share it, but I don't think I have it. But I had like a little ladder hanging in my kitchen that had these little ornaments hanging all over it. I don't know if I had more than this, but I do remember I used these for that. So I am actually thinking about selling these. I think they're vintage enough. I bought them in the early 2000s maybe, so they may be vintage enough to go on Etsy, but we shall see. I am still in the process of cleaning out our garage. I am so happy because, guys, it was awful. There was things everywhere, but I do have 2 really cool vintage bicycles that I can show you that used to be my great uncle's, and he used to let us ride them when we were little kids. And so they were passed to my parents, and then my parents kept them in a shed for like years. And then I got the 2 that were mine. And I brought them to my house. There's a bicycle guy that lives near us, like owns a bicycle shop. I kind of want to see if he's interested in them, and how much it would cost to like redo the one that's in the best shape, just to have it redone. I don't know. I thought it would be fun to have like a vintage bicycle to ride. If it is expensive or whatever, or if he's interested in them because he loves that kind of thing, I may just sell them to them or give them to him if they're not worth anything. I also did think about making one into a planter for the backyard, which I will insert a picture of some Pinterest finds that I have seen where they use old bicycles to hang plants on. I have thought about using one of them for that. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. If you have any ideas, or if you would keep them. Would you keep them and maybe try to refurbish them to ride, or would you make them into a project? They are in pretty rough shape, but also they may be worth some money. I'm going to talk to this guy that knows more about bicycles than me. That's the thing. If you don't know, you got to find somebody that knows more than you do to find out what your best option is. But let's go. I'll take you and show you those real quick before we go. Guys, I hope you can see this. The lighting is not that great out here, and I can't open the garage door right now because it's storming outside, but this is the one that I have, this red one, and then I have this really cool green one, which I thought about keeping the green one. But of course it's in like rough shape, but I just thought they were so cool. So I will let you know if I decide to do something with them. I did have a couple things sell overnight. I'll pop them up on the screen for you. A really cool set of rooster glasses sold, and then a cute little cat planter. Sales were kind of slow over the 4th of July holiday, but they're starting to pick back up, so I appreciate that. And I just wanted to get this really quick video out there for you. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you are a reseller, I hope that your sales have been great and you've been finding great treasures. If you're not a reseller and you're just here because, just because, then welcome, come back, because I do have other things. I do have other videos and things in this that are not all about reselling. Anyway, as usual, I thank you guys for being here. Thank you for those new subscribers that I've gotten. I've got a lot of great comments lately. I just had someone comment not too long ago that said that I reminded them of B. Arthur, and they meant it in a very good way, which I thought was kind of funny because I love the Golden Girls, and I'm sure it has something to do with my hair. I am only in my 50s, but yes, my hair went gray very early. And so if I remind you of the Golden Girls, that's okay. I'm happy to have gotten to this age. And the gray hair used to be full and gorgeous, and actually it's very thin and lifeless now. but hopefully it will start coming back out. I have lost a lot of my hair. I'll have another video for you very soon, hopefully. I just wanted to check in with you guys and just say hi and hope that you're doing good. Thank you for being here, and please come back, because you never know on this channel. It could be anything going on, but I just really wanted to pop in here and just say hi and hope you're doing well. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you